Okay, we are back again with another strategy video, but this time we're talking about a strategy that can potentially help you pass the FTMO challenge. Are you looking at getting a funded account? I'm guessing that's why you clicked on the video, right? So let's dive into this, guys. Today I'm going to be talking about what I think is one of the best strategies that you could potentially use to pass the FTMO challenge and get to a funded account. Okay, so I want to just make it clear now, guys, I am not in any way guaranteeing you are going to get funded. So please, this is educational only. It's just, a strategy that I myself am going to be testing, and it's something that a lot of people have asked me to do. So I thought before I do that, let's go over exactly how I will be taking this to the FTMO challenge. That's right, I'm going to be using this myself, so it's not just a video that I'm saying do this and you can, pass. I'm going to be doing it myself. I'm going to be starting with a trial though, and I suggest the same for you. And I will be doing that possibly in the next few weeks, so make sure you stick around for that. But it is a strategy that I've talked about before. If you go back to the videos I've done recently, I think I called it the best 1-minute scalping strategy ever, and I'm going to be doing the same strategy, but I'm going to be doing it on a 5-minute, because I think using a 5-minute when it comes to using these prop firms just makes more sense. Okay, so with that being said, I'm going to very quickly and briefly go over the indicators you'll be using and the rules for this strategy. Okay, if you want a more in-depth video based on that, you will have to go back to that video I was talking about, which is the 1-minute scalping strategy, the best 1-minute scalping strategy, which has all the information in that, and I go into a little bit more detail. So what we're going to do first is we're going to go over the indicators. We'll briefly go over the rules. Then we're going to jump over to the chart, and I'm going to show you a couple examples. And then I will go back to a set time within trading view, and then I am going to start setting up trades, and I will also then set up my back tester to align with those dates so I can get in and out of trades. And then I'll talk to you about the risk and trade management for taking the challenge. Okay, so let's get stuck into this, guys. I don't want this to be a extremely long video, but we're going to see, can we pass the FTMO challenge? All right, let's go. So let's first look at the indicators we're going to be using, and then I'll briefly go over the rules that we are going to be following as well. So 3 indicators: the 1-minute easy scalping system, the ATR stop loss finder, and the Williams percent indicator. So rules very quickly: the time frame is 1 minute or 5 minute. I highly suggest you use the 5-minute, and the reason being is it's going to be very difficult for you to get in and out of trades quick enough with making sure you've got the correct risk amount, lot size. It's going to be very difficult to calculate that on a 1-minute chart because it's going to be happening so fast. It's difficult to do it on a 5-minute, but I'll talk about how I'm going to be doing this when I actually take the challenge, how I will be calculating my risk quick enough. Okay, we'll be talking about that, so make sure you stick around till we actually go over that bit. Let's quickly go over the rules. Buys if baseline is green, sells if baseline is red. Don't worry, I'm going to go into this a little bit more detail. Buys if body of the candle is above the baseline, and sells if the body is below the baseline. Buys if the Williams yellow or percent line crosses over the blue or EMA line. So if you've got default, your line should be the same color. Otherwise, the yellow line represents the percent line and the blue line represents the EMA line. Sells if the Williams yellow line crosses below the blue line. Buys, candles have to be green for buys, and sells, the candles have to be red. And then I did this basic risk management, which is the stop loss is always going to be on the stop loss finder. I'll show you how you do that. And I always had my take profit at 1.5, the stop loss. But I'm actually going to talk about an extra management feature that we're going to be using for taking this prop firm challenge, which helps with psychology. Okay. All right. So let's get stuck into this, guys. So indicator number 1 is the 1-minute easy scalping system. It's by Bull Trading. And the only thing we're going to be changing on the inputs is the trend length period. We're going to be changing to 88. Okay. Then for the style, we're going to keep the top 3 checked. Everything else we will uncheck. And then for the bar colors, change them to yellow. Okay. That's it. Indicator 2 ATR stop loss finder. For this, we are going to be only unchecking the show price line, and then the multiplier we will be changing to 0.85. So make sure you're matching these, and then in the styles we are just unchecking tables. Okay, that's it. So make sure you get that right. Indicator 3, this we are not changing anything. I've just put those on. Inputs should be that, and your style, it doesn't matter, but I suggest keeping the yellow and blue as default, because then it'll be easier to follow. Okay, so with that done, guys, let's quickly go over to the rules. So rule number 1, guys, buys if baseline is green, sells if baseline is red. So you can see this is your baseline. As it switches to green, we're now just looking for buys, and if it's red, we're just looking for sells. Okay, so that's the first. And then the second rule is buys if the whole body of the candle is above the baseline, and sells if the whole body is below. So for a sell, you can see this one here, it's cutting into that baseline a bit. You can't use that one. It has to be away from the baseline. Okay, very important. And let's go to the next one. Rule number 3, your buys if the Williams yellow line, which is the percent line, crosses above the blue line, which is the EMA. You can see here your yellow crossing above, and generally you want this to be happening within the shaded area. And then sells, obviously the yellow crossing the blue, percent crossing the EMA. Okay. Rule number 4, for buys, the candlestick has to be green. So you can see you've got yellow candles as well. You're not taking them on yellow. So all of this has to align, guys, within like 1 or 2 candles of each other. If it all happens on the same candle, perfect. Those are the better setups. So you can see there, green, that's where we're taking it. Red, the candle has to be red for the sells. Okay, then number 5 is talking about your risk management. Stop loss, you can see you're using the green line below on the stop loss finder. That's where your stop loss is going to be, and generally that aligns pretty well with a swing point. Now if you see that it's just not quite on the swing point, well, you can always just push that to the swing point. So use your better judgment there, guys. Don't always put it exactly on the line. Look at price. Look at what price is telling you. For the most part, it's above a swing point, so that always works out. And then, like I said, I'm going to be talking about an extra management that I've thrown into this just to help with psychology. And it also has improved the win rate as well. Okay, so if you guys are getting some value out of this so far, please hit that like button and do subscribe if you want to see more and you want to follow with my journey using this as well. Now, one other thing I do want to just state at this point is what I talked about before is this right over here, guys. This is what I will be using. It's a risk calculator app. This essentially will be added directly into my MT4 or MT5 platform where I'll be using to take my trades. And what this does is it gives me this little box right here. I can calculate my risk. So whatever my risk is will be up there in percent, and I will be able to very quickly calculate my risk as soon as my setup happens. And this is what I highly suggest you guys do. I'll be doing it on the 5-minute. Even on the 5-minute, it's going to happen very fast. And I don't think you're going to be manually trying to work out what your risk needs to be, what your lot size needs to be, because your stop loss is always going to be different based on every single setup. And you need to make sure you're risking the same amount per trade. Okay, so there's just that I wanted to discuss with you guys. Now, like I said, I'm going to be taking the FTMO trial to just test this out before I jump into a challenge, and I suggest you do the same. And if you want to follow that, guys, I'm going to be doing that within the next couple of weeks, so make sure you are subscribed to the channel, hit that little bell notification so you get notified when I do release that, because I'm sure you guys, if you're watching this, are going to be wanting to watch me actually do it. You know, I'm not just saying, here we go, guys, try it yourself. I'm actually going to be doing it myself, so make sure you keep an eye for that. Right, with that being said, guys, I'm now going to quickly jump over to trading view. So I'm just going to quickly show you guys again so you are sure that you've got the correct indicators. So let me just go over here because I've actually marked them as favorites. So the first one, the 1-minute easy scalping, is by Bull Trading AM. ATR stop loss finder is by VeryFed. And then the Williams percent is by someone called Stumer. So make sure you've got the same as me and make sure you've got all the settings correct, guys. Okay. So let me just quickly show you this example. So you can see we have the baseline red over here. Then all I'm doing is I'm looking at this. When I've got my baseline red and prices below, I'm waiting for essentially the yellow to come back above blue so it can give me a sell opportunity. So you can see we had the cross right over there. We have the cross and the very next candle. So you can see we have the cross here. The very next candle is red. I put my position, my stop loss, as I said, on the stop loss finder, the red. So for a sell, you're putting your stop loss on the red line. For buys, your stop loss will be on the green line. Okay. So then here we go with the risk management and the extra little bit I was talking about for management. What I'm doing now, and it's been working very well for me, you can just go for the 1 to 1.5, which you can see did hit over there. But what I've been doing now is I've essentially been waiting for the 0.75, anywhere from 0.75 to about 1. I will then take off 75% of the position. And then I will not move my stop loss because sometimes it will come back, tap in, and then still move down. And even if it comes back up and stops me out, I'll still be taking a little bit from that. And then I will be moving this to the 1 to 1.5. Now, because you're doing that, you could be a little bit more aggressive, go to 1 to 1.2. But that's what I'm doing, guys. That's how I'm trading it. So now what I want to do, guys, is I want to go through our actual taking the FTMO. How am I going to do that? So obviously I use TradingView to get my setups because these are not in MT5. So it'll be the same. I'm going to be using the FX replay tool to take my trades. And essentially, as soon as I've got my setup, I just have to copy and paste the inputs. I have to just copy the stop loss price for the most part, but the entry price. So whatever the entry price is, now you're probably not going to get the exact entry price. So as soon as your entry price, your setup happens, you will be looking at where your stop is. That's what you want to grab. You want to make sure you copy that stop loss, and then you would go over to your setup and you would just basically use that tool I was talking about, set up your risk percentage, say I'm going to be selling from here, my stop loss is going to be here, what is my position size? It'll give it to you automatically. You place that in. Don't worry about the take profit yet. Just make sure you get into the position as quickly as possible with your stop where it should be, and based on that stop you've got the right risk, you've got the right lot size. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I do that. Well, you'll see that when I actually take the challenge and I'm doing it live. Okay, so now the part I know you've all been waiting for, which is the actual back test. So what I'm going to do for this is I'm just going to squish price. We are still on the 5 minute. I'm going to squish price so it's just a line, so I don't know what's going on. Now I'm just going to go back to, what are we now, the around the 19th. So I'm going to go back to around the 19th of September. Give us ourselves about a month. Okay, September, so we'll go about the 19th of September. So we're giving ourselves about a month, which is what you get. Now essentially now you get more time, right? So let's just trade a month, but you are actually given more time. So let's go to the previous week. Okay, let's start Monday, the 18th of September. Go to about 6 o'clock. Let's go to 6. Okay, so let's just do our replay tool. Monday, the 18th of September at 6 o'clock. There we go. All right, that's where we are going to be starting our trading. Now all I've got to do is I've got to go over to the FX replay and I'm just going to set up ready to trade. So this is going to be a $100,000 account, $100,000 FTMO. Obviously, we are on the GBPUSD. Date, what did we say? The 18th of September. 18th of September. And I think we said 6 o'clock, didn't we? 6. And then we are going to present day. All right. Name, I'm just going to call this FTMO challenge. So we're just going to do phase 1, guys. We're just going to do phase 1. That's all we're going to do. I'm not going to do phase 1 and phase 2. I want to prove if phase 1 is possible. If it's possible to pass phase 1, then it's proven that it's potentially possible to pass phase 2 because you're not going to change anything. So with that being done, all right, let's just go in. Is that 100,000? Yes, it is 100,000. Okay, let's go to play this through. I'm just going to delete everything because there might be some positions on from my last time trading the silver bullets. I'm just going to delete, make sure this is clear. Okay, 0 drawings. All right, so we are Monday the 18th, 5 minute. Okay, so we are ready to go. So let's go, guys. FTMO challenge has just started. So let's go. So let's look for our first setup. Okay, we are essentially looking for buys here. Remember I said I'm looking for 1 or 2 setups a day. So I want to make sure they are high quality setups. Okay, breaking back down. Nice push down. So now I'm going to look for price to come back up and give me a break. All right, that candle right there hasn't quite crossed, but it's good enough. I like the direction of the yellow. Isn't a clean cross, but I'm happy with this. We've had a push down, little retracement, and we want to push again. Okay, so this is going to be our first trade. I'm putting in my stop over there, just where that is. So the stop could essentially be, yeah, that's okay. I mean, we just want to be above that swing high over there. It doesn't matter what I do on this. I'm just essentially grabbing my stop loss from this. So even when I trade and I'm going over to Trading View, I'm still using Team Viewer. Sorry, not Team Viewer. Even when I go over and trade on a FTMO account, which will be on MT5 or MT4, I'll still be using Trading View to get my setups, okay? So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be copying my stop. My stop is the important one. Because wherever price is, price might be there by the time I'm doing it. So I'm entering there, but stop is always constant, okay? And that's what I'm measuring my risk on. And that's where my risk calculator comes in. Very quickly will give me my lot size and I enter the trade without doing anything manually. So let's go to, what are we, Monday at 8:35, okay? So 8:35, let's just get one of these. 8:35, there we go. Let's play this through. All right, guys. Now, I know I said in the last video, I asked you guys about whether or not I play every single trade through, but that will make it a longer video. I can do that today, and I suppose you have the freedom to go forwards or backwards and see every single trade. So, warning, this might be a longer video. Let's see how it plays out, though. All right, 8:35, 8:35, it's that candle, and we're looking for a sell. Right over there. All I'm doing, guys, is I'm pasting my stop, paste, and I'm looking for a 1 to 1.5. But then my management now comes into play, guys. My management is I'll place the position, we'll place that, and we're risking 2% per trade because we're only maximum trading 2 trades a day. Most of the time, we'll probably only get 1 trade in at a day. So 2% risk is fine. So that's where my risk is, and then my break even is going to be at 0.75. Well, that's where I'm going to take 75% off the position. So at that point I'm break even and I don't care about the trade. Even if it goes back and stops me out, I'll still be taking a little bit of cash. Okay, so let's let this play through. We're in now. Okay, that essentially would have stopped me. I mean, I'm going to be taking a little bit less off here than I should because it's not quite, but you can see that definitely went past the 75%. And now we just leave the trade to carry on for the 1 to 1.5, which it gets easily, okay? First trade, win, and we are sitting at just shy of 2%, okay? So perfect. All right, so let's go to the next trade, guys. First trade, we have a winner. Over there. Now you don't have to do the 0.75 like I'm doing. You can just literally keep it to the 1 to 1.5 and risk the 2%. That's fine. That's up to you because then you essentially will be getting 3,000 for the win. I like doing it this way just because it's a little bit less psychological, you know, but you can trade it however you want, guys. So we have a nice big push up now. Let's see, are we going to come back and get green candle? No, we're breaking back through. So this is, I mean, we could have taken this trade now. I'm going to leave it just because I'd like to see it come a little bit higher into that shaded area just as well. All right, let's have a look. Another big push down. Let's see. We want the yellow line to kind of push back up. Okay, but we are back above now. So we're just kind of dancing around. Okay, here we go. Big push up, guys. We're coming up to end of day. Can we get into one more trade? Okay, we're kind of losing volume now, guys. So there's no point trading. So let's go to the next day. So we only got one trade in that day. So you're going to be getting maximum 2 trades in a day, guys. You shouldn't be forcing any more than that. Okay, so Monday. Now we're going to Tuesday again. It's about 6 a.m. We are on London time now, guys. We're London time. So just make sure you are... I'm only trading then. I don't want to be trading when there's no volume. There's no point. All right, so we're on the next day. And let's see. I like to see a initial push down. Okay, I'm going to take this one, guys. It was one candle after the push. So short will be there. Our stop will be just above there. And again, it doesn't care. I don't care about putting the take profit on this. All I care about is the stop loss. So that is 640 the next day. So let's just get that in place. 640 the next day. There we go. Let's just play this forward a little bit faster. Can't go past that, guys. I got to make sure I don't go past. Let me just go back to the 5 minute. So like I said, guys, I did ask the question in my last video if you guys want to see every single trade in the backtest, no matter how long the video is. So that's what I'm doing. So I hope you guys appreciate that. I'm going to be giving you guys every single trade. I don't want to lie to you guys. I want you guys to be successful. So there's no point in me lying to you. And I'm also going to be taking this myself. So lying is not going to do anyone any good. All right, so I'm going to paste my stop loss, and we're looking for the 1 to 1.5, which is about there. Place that order in. All right, let's just zoom in a bit. And then I'm just going to look for where my 0.75 for me is about there. So that's what I'm looking at, okay? Okay, so that one took us straight back and knocked us out. So that's fine. You're going to get losses, guys. No one says this is a 100% strategy. Just said it's a potential strategy to pass your prop firms, okay? Remember, that's very important, guys. I'm not guaranteeing you a 100% pass rate. I'm just saying, because most of you are not, you know, the reason you're here is probably because you're struggling to pass it anyway, right? So you've probably already taken a few, losing a few. So if I'm giving you something that has potential, that's all that it is. And I'll be doing it myself as well. So... all right, let's go through, guys. We're ranging a bit. Okay, there's a push up. Okay, I can't take that one, guys, because it's touching the baseline, so we can't really take that. Okay, we're having a push down now. Again, we are just ranging, and we're coming up to news as well, guys. So I'm not going to trade anything until we have news, although there was a very good setup right there. Missed it, is what it is. I made that decision. Wait till news. All right, so we've got a big push down now. Okay, there we go. There's our trade, red candle above, and we're looking for the 1 to 1.5. Like I said, it doesn't matter here. We just need that stop loss. Okay, so this is 250, same day over there. Okay, so let's just play this through. All right, that's where we're entering as soon as that candle closes. Putting in our stop, 1 to 1.5. Place that order, and we're looking at breaking even about there. Okay, right, there we go. We got the break even, and we are now looking at our take profit over there. Now, like I said, guys, once you are break even, you can push it a little bit more. You can say, okay, I'm looking at this going to a little bit further, but I'm going to just stick to the 1 to 1.5. Okay, there we go. Hit that, and we're good to go. We're now back up. Okay. Was that our first trade of the day, or was it our second? That was our second trade of the day. So we go through to the next day. 2 trades a day, guys. Don't push it. Now remember, you can trade this without doing the extra management. It's your choice. You can do the 1 to 1.5. That's your choice. Now I'm gonna go past this 6 here because we have news. I'm gonna let news do its thing. All right, there we go. So we've had a big push down. Now I'm waiting for price to come back and potentially give me an entry. That's a yellow candle, and that's the red candle. So I'm going to take my position right over there, and my stop is going to be just above there, and grab that stop, copy. What candle is this? 750 the next day. Okay, so 7 on Wednesday. Let me just confirm it is Wednesday, 750 on Wednesday. Okay, there we go. Now, because if you are taking 1 trade a day, guys, you can potentially risk 3% if you wanted to. And that's the difference with it being a personal account or being a funded a challenge, is your risk can be a little bit higher. Because remember, guys, you're not trading $100,000, you are essentially trading $500. If you look at about how much it costs to buy into a challenge, it's $500. So essentially that's what you're risking. So if you are, let's say you're taking on average 10 trades, you know, you're dividing 500 by 10. That's your risk per trade. So that's the way I look at it. I don't want to, you know, think about the 100,000. I just think about my initial investment. Okay, so we're taking our sell over there. We've got our stop already copied, so we're just pasting that in. Where's our 1 to 1.5? Place that order. And where's our break-even point? Is 7.5. Now this step you guys don't have to do. You can just go for the 1 to 1.5. All right, so let's just play this through. Right, we've got our break-even right over there. It's a little bit less. We should have had our exact 0.75, but my trade tool will be taking that automatically for me, so it'll be a lot more accurate, guys. So, all right, there we go. And we are out of the trade for the 1 to 1.5. $3,500 in the green. Okay, so getting there, guys. Getting there. So let's play this through. That's above the shaded area, so I'm not going to take that. Okay, break above. Pushing back down. We're not coming back into the shaded, and we are now pushing into... Okay, so I'm just going to go to the next day, guys. It was a good day. We got a win. Let's just go to the next day. Also news coming up, so we're just going to leave that. So we're now on Wednesday still, so we're going to go to Thursday, 6 a.m. Okay, and stop. All right, Thursday, 6 a.m. Let's see what we got here, guys. So that potentially right there is a trade right there, guys. But like I said, we're currently in a range. I would prefer to trade it after a breakout. Okay, so, and that's why right there. So I like to see price break into one direction quite strongly. There we go. I've not put this in my rules, guys, but it's just something, an extra confluence I like with this strategy is wait for a break and then wait for that retest. So when it comes back, you see how we've crossed above and now we're looking for a cross below. Okay, there we go. This is our position now. So we're looking at that and we'll be above there, swing high, grab the stop loss, copy that. Okay. And we are Thursday, 9:25. Thursday, 9:25. Thursday, 9:25. Okay. Let me just go to a higher time so we can get there quicker. Thursday, 9:25. Hold on. Is it 9:25? Yeah, I think it's just because it's okay. Go to the 5 minute. There we go. Thursday. Let me just make sure this is right, guys. Thursday. That is 9:25. Yes. Okay. Big push down, coming back up, and another push down. Let me just confirm that looks right. That does look right. Okay, so let's put in our position, put in our stop loss, paste that in place, and our 1 to 1.5 is over there. We're going to place that in place. 2% risk, and where's our break-even point is 0.75. Okay, taking that again. It's a little bit less than it should be because it bounced back, which is a little bit annoying, but it is what it is. All right, let's play this through. And there we go. Position done. We're halfway there, guys. We're on 5%. 5%, half of the way there. Okay, so we have got news coming up as well. So I'm going to wait for the news to actually hit. Okay, there we go. News hit. Bounce back. This would have actually been a really good candle to take it on. Missed that though. And... just had another candle right there, but I don't want to take that because I know people are going to be like, oh, that's hindsight. Okay, guys, we're going to take a position right over here. We'll take it after that because I know people will say you can't take it on the one before. 1 to 1.5. Just grab that stop. Okay, so this is 310. 310 over there. Let's just play this through. All right, 310. That's our position right there. Paste that in place, and 1 to 1.5 right over there. Okay, place the order, and our take profit, initial take profit 0.75 is right over there. Okay, let's see how this goes. Okay, I'm gonna take that. Again, it's a little bit less than it should be, which is annoying, but I can't really change that because I don't have any tool in place that can take it at exactly the right time. Okay, so okay, and done. We are now on $6,700. Looking good, guys. Looking very good. Okay, so that is the second trade of the day. So we have to go to the next day. Okay, so with this one, guys, we've got news coming up. So I'm going to let the news play out. Okay, it had no effect. Not much anyway. All right, so let's have a look. Now, remember, guys, I want to see a breakout first, which we have there. A return. There we go. So there's my... there. Okay, hold on. You see, there we go. Wait until the candle plays. There we go. It's not a red candle. Still not. Make sure you wait till that candle prints, guys. Okay, now it's red. I'm going to take my trade. It's within 1 or 2. 1 to 1.5. Let's grab our stop. Copy that. Okay. This is Friday, 9 o'clock. Friday, guys, I suggest you only take one trade in the morning. Friday, 9 o'clock. You just confirm it's exactly 9. Friday, 9 o'clock. Yes. Okay. So let's just get through to that. 15 minutes just to get us there. Yeah. So like I said, Friday, guys, only take one trade because I think with FTMO, if I'm not mistaken, you can't hold trades over the weekend. So this is also where having that management comes into play because you can get to that 0.75 and at the end of the day, you can close that if there's nothing happening. Right. Let's put in that stop loss. 1 to 1.5. Place that order. Save. And let's just find our 0.75. Okay, we can close that. Yes, it's a little bit more. I'm happy to take a little bit more because I've missed out on a few of them anyway. So, and we're out. Okay, we are 1,200 away from the pass, guys. We just need one more good setup. Let's hope we can get it to the very next trade. So let's just play forward a bit. So I'm not going to take another sell on the same leg. I try not to. I'm now going to wait for the push up. Almost done. Okay, we have had a push down there. And we're coming up to that time. So we're going to go to the Monday. Let's go through to Monday. No point forcing the trade, guys, because we are so close. So no point forcing it. So let's let this go through to the Monday. Whoops. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Monday, 6 o'clock. Monday, 6 o'clock. Let's just get this to the same place. Monday, 6 o'clock. Roughly over there. Let's just get this to push forward. I'm going to go back to the 5 minute and let's try and get our winning trade, guys. It's been a good run. I think one loss so far. Just remember, pick your trades, guys, because if you're taking every single setup that this strategy gives you, it's not going to be as good. So take the ones that look better. Like I said, wait for the breakout. Wait for a breakout. This is what I'm doing. I'm waiting. Right, that's kind of a breakout, not a strong breakout. There we go. Now we're waiting for it to come back. And we have got a cross there. But I don't know. All right, let's take it. I'm not feeling as confident about this one, guys. Take the stop is about there. Let's just get this stop loss. Copy that in. This is the 1040 on Monday. 1040 candle. 1040 candle. Okay, there we go. And we're taking a sell right over there. Make sure it's in the right place right over there. Copy that stop loss. I mean, paste that stop loss. All right, so we're looking for 1 to 1.5, which is right over there. Place that in place. And let's just find our 0.75. 0.75 is right over there, which is at the base of that. So this is a little bit of a riskier one, guys. Oh, you see, I knew it. Shouldn't have taken that one. All right, another loss. It is what it is, guys. Dang it. All right. I kind of knew we shouldn't have taken that, but it's going to happen, guys. You're going to take ones that you lose. All right, here we go. Let's take this one. Stop just above there. And let's copy this. Copy. Okay. What was the time? I didn't even look at the time. That candle is 15:05, 305, 15:05. All right, there we go. Sell. Copy that. I mean, paste it, sorry. That's where our stop is. Our 1 to 1.5 is down here. And we are going to place that in place. And then let's look for where our break even is going to be. 1.75 right over there. I'm going to have to take it because it did tap it a little bit less than I would like. Okay, so it didn't give us quite what I wanted, but it's fine. I think it's kind of a break even trade. It is what it is. And let's keep going. Okay, we got to go to the next day, guys. That's 2 trades. I forgot about that. 2 trades. We're done for the day. Let's go to the next day. 6 o'clock the next day. 5, 6. All right. Okay. So now essentially we're just waiting for that breakout again, guys. There we go. Push down. Thingy trade. And it's just within the shaded area there. So I'm going to take it. I know I'm going to get people giving me a hard time. But this is definitely one of my higher probability setups. I always said you wait for the breakup, then you wait for that return. And if your setup plays out, then that's where you take it. So I'm going to take it. I know I'm going to get people giving me a hard time, but I know this is where I would have taken a trade 100%. That is 735. 735 the next day. I mean, you never know. This still might be a loser. I haven't seen it play out. I've seen 2 candles past. So that's all. That is going to happen sometimes, guys. You accidentally go past on trading view. 735. Okay, perfect. You can see that breakout and then you have a little retracement. That's exactly what's happened. And I keep talking about those setups. Paste 1.5. Let's place that. And where's our 0.75? About over there. So let's just zoom in. Okay, close that. 0.75. And let's let it play out. Okay, perfect. Now, I know I'm going to get people giving me a hard time about that one, but I 100% know I would have taken that trade, guys. Even if I didn't see the next, it was 2 candles, essentially 2 candles. That's a doji, so it doesn't matter. So I know people are going to give me a hard time about that. Was that the first trade of the day? Yes, it was. So we can take one more trade today. Let's see if we can get the pass. So I'm going to wait for another breakout. Still ranging a bit. Wait for it to break out of this range. Okay, there we go. We've broken. Now I want it to come back. We're too low down now anyway, so I can't really take that. Okay, we've got to go to the next day anyway, so we'll go one more day. Let's see, can we get the pass tomorrow? Sorry about the length of the video, guys, but like I said, you guys can just play it through as you want, just to see that I've got all the trades in. I've not cherry-picked. You guys have seen I've gone day after day after day, taking 1 or 2 trades every day. All right, 6 o'clock the next day. Let's have a look. Let's just wait for some sort of a break. Okay, we are kind of breaking there now. Not really. Got news coming now as well, guys. So I suggest we wait for the news, which is probably what's going to cause the break. Okay, we have got a break now. It's too close to news. I'm going to let news play out. Kind of range the whole... Okay, there we go. Now we've got a bit of a break. Let's see if we can come back and get a... There we go. All right, this is our trade right here, guys. Okay, it's just changed yellow, so I can't actually take that. This is why I said you've got to wait, guys. Wait until... And that's just as well. So that you can see, you've got to wait until the candle is printed, fully printed. I was literally looking at that as being a trade, and it's now kind of played through and not ended up being a trade. This one, however, is, but it's already passed. It's like out of my window, so I'm not going to take that. Probably would have been a good trade. Let's go to the next day. Just need one more trade, guys. One more good trade, and we are there. Now, bearing in mind, we would have actually had the pass on True Forex Funds or any of the others that are 8%. All right, so we've got a nice push up here, guys. Can we break that high? Okay, that's a good one there. I'm going to take this trade. It's a little bit high, but it's nice. The momentum is with us. I'm going to go to the bottom of that, and we're going to look for a 1 to 1.5. Copy. So this is on the Thursday at 6:55. Thursday, 6:55. Tuesday, we got no trades on the Wednesday. Thursday, 6. What did I say? 6:55. I think that was it. Let me just confirm. 6:55. Yeah. Okay. So let's just go to the 30-minute here so we can play it through quickly. Make sure I don't go past 6:55, which it is. Okay. Let's just get through to there. Nice break out, retrace, and push up again. So that's what we like to see. Just make sure this is exactly on. Get our stop. Paste that in. All right. And then we're looking for a 1 to 1.5. Place that in, and then we're just going to look at where our 0.75 is. Right over there. All right, let's have a look at this, guys. Oh, and out. Dang it, man. Man, that's so frustrating. You get so close. All right, but then it is potentially going to give us our very next setup. So let's have a look. Nope. And now we push up, come back. That is green, but it didn't quite cross there. Am I willing to take that? Let's have a look. Let's let that come back in for the cross. All right, there we go. I'm going to take it on this one, guys. It's a small little candle, but I'm going to go for it. Our stop is right over there. All right, let's go for this. Copy this. And this was the 9:55 on Thursday. 9:55 on Thursday. 9:55, there we go. So let's just play this through. I've had a nice big strong push up. 9:55. Putting that in place. Paste that. Put that in. 5. Place this in. Right, where's our 0.7? There. Okay. All right, we can close that now, and we can let this go up. All right, perfect. We've danced around the 108 for a while now, guys. Damn. All right, that's 2 trades. We've got to go to the next day. Let's go to Friday. Just have a quick trade in the morning. Thursday. Okay. Friday, 6. Could have possibly taken another trade there, but let's just get to 6 on Friday. All right, here we go. Got some news coming up, guys. So I'm just going to wait. Okay, there we go. All right, there we go. I'm going to take this trade. Never mind. Wait till the candle prints. All right, that's the one. Are we done? Yes. All right, so I'm going to take this one here. I'm going to go to the top of that. And 1 to 1.5, whatever it is. But let's just grab our position. Copy that. This is the 220. 220. 220. I wouldn't want to go much later than this anyway. Okay. Let me just zoom in here so we can see what's going on. All right, that's the one, 220. That's our position. Let's get our stop. Paste that in. Okay, 1 to 1.5. Place that in. 2% risk. And where's our, whoopsie. Where's our 0.75? Right over there. All right, let's go. All right, done. And actually, if you guys have a look at the thing there, there's no point me holding on anymore. I'm going to close 100% of that. Oops, sorry. Man, stressful. All right, there we go, guys. 111,000 done. We are out of that. We have passed the FTMO. I've gone through it all. I'm sorry the thing was so long, but that's it, guys. Essentially, that's the strategy. Just keep pressing play. Don't take every single setup. Take the setups that have a higher probability. How do they have a higher probability? The ones I take are the ones that I wait for like a breakout and then the retest. And then when you get all of those steps lining up, that's when I take it, okay? So yeah, guys, this is something that I am going to be taking the trial. I'm going to be doing this so I can actually show you this, how I'm taking it from trading view to MT5, okay, or MT4, and how I'm utilizing that tool to get me into the positions quickly. And let's see, can I, number one, first objective is to pass the trial. Can I do it? You guys want to see that? I'm hoping you do, because I'm hoping if you've watched this all the way through, you are going to want to see that. Let me do it first, then you do the trial. Do a demo in the meantime, whatever you want to do, keep practicing. And then, yeah, but this is definitely a potential to pass the FTMO, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Comment if you guys can suggest any other strategies that you think have a lot of potential for the FTMO. Yeah, so that's it, guys. If you want other strategies that can also potentially pass these prop firms, have a look at my previous video where I actually talked about the ICT silver bullet and how that can get you not only funded, but how you can actually quit your job in 90 days by taking all of that advice. So with that being said, guys, I'm done. Sorry it was a longer video, but you guys did ask for it. You wanted to see every single trade play out, and you saw we won that 108,000 for ages. Took a few losses. Those are the ones that hurt when you're so close. But hey, that's how it goes, guys. We did it. We did it in a month, just about. You know, I think, yeah, 2.5 weeks maybe. Got the pass. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this, guys. I'm looking forward to doing the trial. I'm looking forward to doing it, taking it over to use that other tool I mentioned. And yeah, so I'm done. That's me, guys. I've done the thing. I'm knackered now. I hope you guys appreciate the time it takes. And I'm sorry it took so long, but it is what it is. You know, you can't force trades. That's just how it is. Anyway, guys, happy trading, and I will see you in the next video where we will be diving into something else. Maybe the next video is the FTMO trial. Subscribe if you haven't to make sure you don't miss that. All right, guys, I'm going to leave you there. Bye for now. Have a good day, good evening, good morning, whatever it is for you. Happy trading. Bye for now.